Hi. Do you know what this reminds me of? The first videos I made on YouTube. That's what it reminds me of. I, my one eye. Okay. There's a lot of space here, not a lot of space here. So, what do you call it? A lazy eye? I have a lazy eye. Or this one eyeball is just too big or something. Have you seen that? Anyway, this reminds me of the first time, our first time. It reminds me of this style of video. Reminds me of the first couple of times I made YouTube videos, which seems like a completely different life than what I have now. Because it is completely different. My mind was completely different. My heart was completely different. My I was in the land of hopelessness when I first started making videos on YouTube. And now I'm a little bit away from hopelessness. I am tired. Um, but let me tell you what happened. So I went to the police station. The police station. Kind of sick too. Like my throat is getting sore. Which totally reminds me of the first time I started making videos. I was sick all the time. Okay, so back to my story. I went to the police station to get my form signed, and it's the weekend. So we had to wait. This is the first time that I went to the police station and I had to wait. Because there were a few people in front of us reporting crimes. I did not know that crime was like so prevalent on the weekends. Like everybody committing crime on the weekends. Yikes. There were so many people complaining. Well, not complaining, but filing a police report on what happened to them. So this one lady, she said that her landlord abused her and like shoved her and harassed her and all kinds of things. And it happened outside. And that's like so scary. And this other dude, um, I think he was robbed or something, but he was robbed, I think, and he was a courier driver, so he came to report what happened to him. And while I was there waiting for my turn to fill out my forms, the police station kept getting calls off, like there was a house break-in, and there was somebody entered into a person's property and took their vehicle, right? So and the cop, like the lady was like the cops were like one the cops on duty, the man, one there was one man doing the complaint for the lady whose landlord attacked her, and he was super old, super frail. He like could barely walk. He had to ask her what happened, like he just like I think he couldn't hear properly or something. Super old there, right? And the other police officer who was dealing with the courier guy, he he was like in a rush to go somewhere or something, and he wasn't even like paying attention. The lady answering the phone was like huge, and and she answered the phone and she was like really rude to the people trying to report the crime. And then she's like, okay, I'll look for a van to send to you. And a few other police officers in casual clothes, they weren't dressed in a police uniform, right? They were in casual clothes. So they came into the station to ask what's going on with the vans that they were supposed to send to those two houses that had one had the break-in and one had the vehicle stolen. Then the lady police officer who was huge, she said, I just called in a van, nobody wants to go to those places. And at the same time, she called, so she tried to call in for a van, police van, to go to those places. At the same time, she used that walkie-talkie thingy that they have, um, to report that some people need to go there, and nobody wanted to go there. And I'm like, this. So to y'all, this is not an urgent matter, and they could basically care less, right? It's not funny. It's not funny, but it's just the attitude that they had was like, okay, okay, you had a break in, you had a robbery, okay, okay, like so, and like they only go like they go to the person who reported the crime. They go to them maybe like a day or two later or something. So I think that was the case. Like they'll just leave it for the Monday shift to go there. But it was like so like, oh, so you're trying to report a crime, and they're like, aren't you all gonna come? Like over the phone, like, aren't you all gonna come? And she's like, I told a van. No follow up, no calling back to see, are y'all really on the way there? Are y'all gonna go there? What time are y'all gonna go there? Or nothing. Super nonchalant, super nonchalant. Anyway, um, while I was waiting for my turn, another police officer came in, and he was super cute. He was super cute, and um, I was filling in my forms and stuff, and he was asking me, like, are you? First, he said, you Valencia. I don't know why, but everybody calls me Valencia. I don't know why. And at this point, I don't ever correct people. I don't ever correct people and say it's not Valencia, it's Valentina. I don't ever correct people. I just let them say what they want to say. Because I'm at that point now, like, okay, everybody's just calling me Valencia. Just leave them. Like, I'm never going to see them again. So let them just call me that. So he said Valencia first. And then he's like, oh no, it's Valentina. And then I was like, oh, okay. Like, he's like really cute. He's like really cute. And he because like when you fill in the forms, they need to stamp and sign and put the dates and stuff. And so he was doing that. And he's like, why was I smiling on my ID photo? And I'm like, they told me to smile. And he's like, oh, were they happy about that? And he was asking me, because my little brother was with me, and he's asking me if that's my little brother, and I'm like, yeah, he is. And he's like, um, do you discipline him? And I'm like, yeah, I I was just lying, but like I was like, yeah, I pity him. And he's like, yeah, you need to keep him in line. And he was like super cute, like so cute. I didn't even read his name tag or anything, but you know that they say like police officers are not faithful. They can't be faithful. So yeah. Anyway, he had a bald head, and boys who have bald heads are serious about business and cute and flirty. Yeah, but you can't date them. But it was like he had his accent and everything, and I was like super cute. Yeah. Anyway, I signed my forms and I left. Shame. It's so sad. Like crime is really high on the weekends. I didn't know that. And just to let y'all know, nobody cares reporting crimes. Like nobody cares. So I don't know. Maybe on Monday you'll get some police officers coming to attend to your matter, but excuse me, not on a weekend. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about my police officer crush, who I'll never see again. It's amazing how you meet people and then it's like you'll never see them again. But he was really cute though. He was really cute. Yeah, that's all. That's all I gotta say. I've never seen a cute police officer before. It's always like I haven't seen a cute police officer. It's like they always like really old, frail, fragile, super huge. Uh, so you can't really see their facial features because they just they're like super huge. But yeah, and he was young too, so I had accents. Yes. Anyway, that's all I had to tell you. I had a fun day. I went to the mall. I had a fun day. And I have so many thoughts about that. You know, life. Deep talks with Styla. I have a lot of thoughts about that. And it's like, it's amazing how I was blind to the pain of others because I was so crippled by my own pain and by my own situation and circumstances that I did not see that other people are going through the same stuff or worse. But God gave us all a measure of strength to overcome, and God performed miracles in our lives for us to still be here. And I failed to see that before, but I see that now. I see that now. I'm not the only person in the world in the Strugg life. Yep, we all are doing this thing called life together. We just need to keep the rotten eggs out of what we got going on, because they just ruin everything. But if we can do that, there's no reason to not get closer to God and do what we need to do here. And have fun too. Have fun too. Yep. Very tired.